Classroom teaching and accommodations for children with cystic fibrosis. Teachers must first become informed and educated about the parameters of cystic fibrosis and the particular diagnosis of their student before being able to successfully implement the following classroom accommodations. This will involve getting as much information as possible from the student's parents and/or physician. Accommodating students with cystic fibrosis in a classroom will vary based on the individual's needs of each student and the demands of the disease. The homeschool connection. Maintain an open line of communication with the parents of CF students. Teachers need to always be aware of the situation of each CF student so they can know what measures to employ in situations such as when a CF student with diabetes has low blood sugar levels or blood sugar levels that are too high. Develop an IEP. Send home daily reports of blood sugar levels to parents, especially for younger students. Teacher education. Get training in specific procedures so that you're able to better assist students with cystic fibrosis, such as in the administering of insulin, assisting with clearing mucus from passageways, or testing blood sugar levels. Tools for success. Schedule tests when your student with CF is most alert, since they are likely to fatigue easily. Provide extra time for completing tests, homework, and class assignments. Modify workload to accommodate absences, fatigue, and illness. Allow for makeup work if necessary. Give preferential seating, such as moving the student with CF away from classmates who are sick. In addition, students who are smaller in size may be better seated closer to the board or the teacher. Since the student with CF may be of relatively small stature or may be too weak from an infection to carry heavy textbooks, provide an extra set of textbooks for home use. Make students with CF exempt from attendance policies. High school students in Newfoundland and Labrador who have CF may be able to take some or all high school courses online via CDLI, the Center for Distance Learning and Innovation. Students can access the virtual classroom from home. This is especially useful when the student is advised to stay home due to infection. Diet or nutrition. Be aware of the special dietary requirements of the student with CF. Allow students with CF to eat snacks in class or to have extra time for lunch. Allow these students to carry and take their special enzymes and vitamins. Exercise and extracurricular activity. Make adjustments to physical education due to heat tolerance, physical limitations, etc. Allow students to participate in all extracurricular activities as much as they are physically able. Try to include students with CF in games which they find interesting. Encourage students to drink between 1 to 1.5 cups of fluids every 20 to 30 minutes. Consider sports drinks with added carbohydrates and salt. Avoid drinks with caffeine, which can increase fluid loss. Infection prevention and control. Have tissue available at the student's desk at all times for coughing secretions or nasal congestion. Provide a small bin by the student's desk for quick disposal of used tissue. Practice good hygiene. Sanitize all common areas such as classroom equipment and fixtures after each use. Allow students to clean hands after coughing, sneezing, or blowing their noses with sanitizing gel. The student with CF should have this at their own desk. Make sure that all students in the classroom have access to tissue and sanitizers when sneezing or coughing. In the absence of these, encourage them to cough or sneeze into their inner elbow. According to the U.S. Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, Schools which contain more than one student diagnosed with cystic fibrosis who are from different families should remain a minimum of 6 feet away from others who are sick or who have CF. This is to reduce the risk of the spreading of germs and contagion. Emotional well-being. Do not bring attention to the student's incessant coughing or flatulence. Include the student with CF in coming up with the private hand signals for necessary breaks and to protect the student's privacy and prevent embarrassment. Try to be alert for self-esteem issues related to the student's condition, especially where it concerns their parents, diet, or odor. Be ready to contact the parents and plan an intervention. Respect the privacy of the student and their parents. Only divulge information about the CF student's condition if they and their parents have given permission for you to do so. Breaks. Be flexible with visits to the restroom. Use of private hand signals or a permanent restroom pass may be useful for this. Allow the CF student to drink water as often as is needed. Allow for self-testing of blood glucose levels. If the teacher believes that the student with CF is abusing certain privileges, such as the use of the restroom or the lax attendance policies, then they should check in with the parents.